Hey guys, it's Ep50 and welcome back to episode 50 of my Dortmund career mode. Now in today's episode we've got a few games to play, the first of which is against Spurs in the Champions League group stages. And today's episode 50 of the Dortmund career mode. Massive milestone for us. If you'd like to see more of the Dortmund career mode, then please go ahead and hit that like button and also go ahead and subscribe as well. It'll be absolutely fantastic. Got a really good episode for you guys today, but let's wait and see whether we can try and hit 40 likes on today's episode. Like I said, we've got a decent episode for you today. We've got a game against Tottenham, then a game against Kiel in the league, and possibly a game against Bayer Leverkusen later on in the episode, if we have enough time to get to that one in the Cup. So we'll wait and see whether we can get to it. But yeah, let's crack on with the first game against Tottenham. It's a very strong team we're going to put out for this one because we want to win it. We want to take ourselves, or keep ourselves at the top of our group. So this is the side I've gone with. Donnarumma starts in goal. Jedvaj is going to start at right back. Tar and Schulz my two centre backs. Vendel as my left back. Weigl, Royce and Sanchez as my midfielders. Dembele on the right hand side. Bailey on the left with Lewandowski up front. That leaves us a bench looking like this. Some decent players on there, obviously, if we need them. Hopefully, we can bring on a couple of players to try out them during the game. Prokop needs a little bit more game time, I think, so maybe he will get that during today's episode. But yeah, let's crack on with things and see whether we can get ourselves a decent result. Hopefully we can. And let's see whether we can get ourselves 3 points against Tottenham. Don't forget to leave your thoughts on today's episode in the comments below as well. I like to read and reply as usual. And let me know what you'd like to see in the future on this series and different career modes, whatever you'd like to see. Just let me know in the comments below and we can have a chat about it. And let's now crack on with the game against Tottenham. Obviously they're on the same amount of points as us, so this is quite an important game, this one. By the end of this game, we will have played the first 3 matches of the group stage. We will be halfway through the group stage at this point, so it would be nice to finish the halfway point top of the group. Let's wait and see whether we can do that. Lewandowski feeding Bailey early on, in behind Kieran Trippier. Loads of space to run into. Must be a chance for us. Lloris beats it away, and the header from Lewandowski wasn't good enough. Great start though, got right in behind Tottenham. Royce onto Lewandowski, that's a fantastic pass. Lewandowski goes across, it's overhit. Was looking for Sanchez, nearly found Dembele but cleared. Very fast-paced start from us. Tottenham yet to get to grips with our style so far. Dembele's going to look to find Lewandowski in there if he can. Lewandowski so close to it. Maybe another chance to try and pick him out. Dembele with the pass. Oh, it's into Bailey and that gets headed out for a corner. What a start this has been. We've yet to have a really good chance. We've certainly had some half chances so far and that nearly falls for Schulz. And again, we'll have to be cleared by the Tottenham defenders. Sanchez onto Bailey, he's still going. Bailey's going to look for Dembele. Oh, that's dreadful. We should be winning this game now. 18 minutes in. Too many chances that we just haven't taken. It's a terrible finish. But that is 89 finishing for you. On his favoured foot as well. Dembele just a poor strike. That's half time. 0-0. Gutted to not have scored in that first half. We've had some fantastic chances. Tottenham I don't think have had a shot yet. We've really dominated them. They've struggled to play against us with their very weak team that they've put out for the midweek game. But yeah, gutted that we're not winning this game. No idea how that's possible. It's 0-0 still. I'm sure we will get a goal from somewhere. Unless obviously Tottenham just play really defensive in this second half. But I'm sure we'll create something at some point. It's just whether we can take our chance. We've had loads of chances. We just haven't taken them so far. But yeah, this week Tottenham team certainly isn't creating much themselves. This might be a first chance here for Tottenham. Lamella's got through. Vendel's trying to battle him for it. But we've managed to get a foot in. Fantastic defending. And again, they do not manage to create themselves a shot. Janssen, though, looking to shoot. And that's the first shot. Donnarumma's had to save it. And it's gone out for a corner. Their first chance there. They've still got another chance to maybe create something here. That's a poor ball in. But it's smacked by Lamella, I think it is. Or Bentaleb, actually, in the end. And it's gone very high and very wide. But what a chance that was. Hits it brilliantly, just not in the right direction. Okay, all 3 changes now with 30 minutes to go. Iheanacho, Torre and Prokop all coming on. That means we're going to take off Royce, Weigl and Vendel. Bailey's going to go onto the left-hand side. Obviously, we've changed the formation to a 3-1-4-2. And Jedvaj will continue to play in defence alongside the 2 other centre-backs. So yeah, we're going to give that a go, see what happens. 2 strikers now, 30 minutes left. We've got to find ourselves a goal, surely. It'll obviously make us more vulnerable at the back, but that'll make for a more interesting last 30 minutes, I think. I just can't believe we've not managed to score so far in this game. Oh, brilliant from Prokop. He's won that back fantastically. I thought Iheanacho had another player in front of him. He doesn't, so he's going to keep going. Iheanacho scores it. It's 1-0. It's an assist from the substitute and a goal from the substitute. They've been on the pitch 2 minutes, and we're winning the game 1-0. Fully deserved. Fantastic there. Brilliant ball through. Don't know where the defence has gone, but they've decided not to defend, and that is a nice little toe poke past Lloris. and we're winning the game 1-0. Sanchez overloading this left-hand side down with Bailey. They're struggling to cope with us. Now they're throwing more players forward. Iheanacho nearly falls for Sanchez. It was supposed to go to Sanchez. It was closer to Lewandowski actually in the end. We just need to prevent this counter-attack. We're still going to remain with 3 at the back. We're going to play it a little bit risky. Hopefully try and get ourselves a second goal if we can. Has to be done. Even if it's going to be a red, it has to be done. 7 minutes to go. Hopefully it's not a red. Is it? Is it a red? Yeah, it's a red. Wasn't the greatest challenge, I don't think. But I think it had to be done. Yeah, 6 minutes left. Down to 10 men. Maybe worth it, maybe not, in the grand scheme of things. But we'll have to deal with it. So yeah, we've technically got 2 at the back now. Was the challenge that bad? Yeah, it probably was, to be honest. Let's wait and see whether we can defend now for the final 6 minutes. Oh, for God's sake. Jesus Christ. It would happen. 5 minutes to go. Danny Rose scores an equaliser with their first shot on target. In fact, no, second shot on target. Still 5 minutes left. That's the positive. Prokop can slot into centre-back. That was obviously pre-planned. Sanchez will go at CDM. Iheanacho will drop back a little bit, and we'll go with that sort of formation. Yeah, I mean, what can go wrong with 5 minutes to go? Iheanacho straight from kick-off. He's not going to pick out Lewandowski, is he here? He is. Lewandowski, nearly got the end of that. What a start that would have been to the kick-off. Here we go. Bailey still looking to create something. Running out of options because we don't have enough players on the pitch to pass to. Bailey with a lovely run. No, the wrong pass was played. Dembele still with it. Dembele, he gets brought down, and that's not going to be a penalty. It'll still be a corner. Now then, I've started doing these little different sort of set pieces where you actually turn to the receiver and you try and get it with them. Oh, it nearly falls for Tar. Prokop still going. Falls for Bailey this time and he gets blocked even though he was brought down. 3 minutes added on. Lewandowski. He's waiting for the run. It doesn't pass it quick enough. That's the end of the game. Great. I pass it quicker. I pass it so it could get to him and it doesn't do it. As if it doesn't want me to win. Great. Should have been 2-1. Should have won that game much more comfortable. We smashed them in that first half. It didn't even look like they were on the pitch. They were terrible in that first half. Yet we've drawn the game 1-1. Frustrating, but that's football, and that's a 1 point for us. We've dropped 2 points as far as I'm concerned. 5 points now in the league. Luckily, there's plenty more games to be played in the Champions League. And also a player suspended as well. Sewell is out for 1 game. Yeah, in hindsight, the challenge probably wasn't the best idea in the world. Maybe we could have stopped it. But anyway, that's the game over now. We've got to deal with it, and we've got this game against Kiln in the league, and we will wait and see how we are able to cope with that. Okay, this is who I'm going to go with for the game against Kiln. We've got Donnarumma starting in goal. Then at centre-back, we've got Aurier, Socrates, and Christensen. Obviously 3 centre-backs, a little bit of different formation. 3-2-3-2. In front of that, we've got Prokop and Roda. Goetze, Guerrero, and Emre Moore. 3 in front of that, with Royce and Lewandowski up front. Very different, obviously a few different players playing in very different positions. Going to give it a go, see what happens. That's the bench I've gone with. Very strong, obviously. Lots of different options there for us to use if we need to. And yeah, let's crack on with the game, see how we get on. Okay, here we go. The only league game that we will be playing in today's episode. Let's wait and find out whether we can remain top with a win here against Kiln. I think we're currently on about 17 points. Not too sure how many games we've played. We have dropped a few points so far this season, so we aren't completely, 100% record or anything like that. Hopefully we can kick off this game with a good start though. Lewandowski running forward here. Emre Moore going to go for a shot and, that's hit the bar early on. Royce is up there with the header and it's saved. What a start that is. We always seem to start quickly, but we've got to take some of these chances. We need an early goal ideally. Royce onto Guerrero. That's a fantastic pass from him. Guerrero looking to get forward. Loads of players trying to attack. Guerrero cutting back onto his right foot. What a save and what a finish there from Emre Moore. Gets himself in the box. 18 minutes in. It's an acrobatic finish. We're winning the game 1-0. Really, really fast-paced start from us. They have had a couple of chances to kill. They've been up our end a little bit. So it's not all been us, but we have started well. And that's a brilliant run from Guerrero. I initially actually thought he was going to score with his right foot shot here. It's a fantastic strike. Brilliant save, but it falls nicely for Emre Moore to put it into the back of the net. 1-0. Guerrero onto Royce. It's a great pass. Royce now can look for that pass, and it's the wrong one, but it's found Roda. He cuts it back as always. Good, so it looks for Aurier. Oh, what a header that is. That's a bullet header. 5 minutes before half-time. The power behind that is incredible. He always looks really good from corners, just doesn't always get on the end of them. But when he does, he absolutely smashes them. Aurier there with the header. Fantastic. Really, really good from him. 5 minutes to go in this first half. We're winning the game 2-0. What a ball in that was as well from Goetze. Picks him out brilliantly. Oh, beautiful connection. And we're winning this game 2-0. Goetze onto Lewandowski. He's going to cut it back. Still trying to find the pass. Oh, Roda just plays it straight to the keeper. That'll be the final chance, I think, of the first half. Still winning the game 2-0, though. Really, really positive first half from us. Hopefully going to build on that going into the second half. As you can see, we've had the majority of the shots. Possession-wise, only just edged it, so we could try and improve on that this half. But yeah, the three at the back's working nicely for us at the moment, giving us loads of attacking players, which we're struggling with going forward. Royce onto Roda. Going to find Goetze. He's still held on to it brilliantly. Could have potentially even gone down there for a penalty. Falls for Goetze unbelievably well. Shame the shot wasn't as good and as lucky as that, because I don't know how it's fallen for him there. But he smashes it over the bar. Remains 0-0. Brilliant start to the second half as well. Okay, we're going to make all three changes again here with 30 minutes to go. We're going to bring on Pulisic, Arnold and Iheanacho. That means Goetze, Royce and Remor all come off. So 3 attacking players there coming off. Bringing on 3 attacking players as well. Arnold's going to play a little bit further forward than usual. See whether we can score some goals with him. I didn't actually realise he's only 24 years old, so that's very good. Iheanacho is going to play up front. Hopefully get some goals. He's got incredible finishing, brilliant pace, but he just never seems to perform in game. This could be his chance against a team which are starting to fall apart a little bit. They're obviously going to push more players forward as the game goes on. That might leave them a little bit vulnerable at the back, so hopefully we can exploit that. Pulisic onto Iheanacho. Roda getting pulled back, but Arnold still has it. Looking for Iheanacho. It's a fantastic pass. He's still going. Going to have to protect the ball a little bit here. Arnold. Go on, Pulisic. Oh, the header just goes over the bar. It's a brilliant bit of build-up play, though. Wasn't expecting to even reach that ball. Arnold onto Iheanacho. Surely we got to create something from here. Iheanacho trying to go around the defender and shoots. He does, but it can't be saved properly by the goalkeeper. He's had to parry it out for a corner. 9 minutes to go. We might actually try and pick someone out again here, see whether that will work for us. Can we pick out Aurier? We have done. Go for a front post one. Try and position him into the right place. Aurier's up there again. This time couldn't quite pick out a good enough ball. Guerrero might though. Into the back post. Looking for Iheanacho and cleared. Oh, Iheanacho's through. He's got past the final man. Still going. Iheanacho gets brought down. Easy penalty. To be honest, I was trying to look to pass it across the goal for a tap in. But it's going to be a red card. 2 red cards in 2 games now. Luckily this time not for us. But a penalty and unnecessary challenge, really. I know it was probably an inevitable goal, and maybe this won't go in. But yeah, it was a bit of a strange thing to do. Although if we miss, it won't be. But it has got in, and it's 3-0. 2 minutes to go. Lewandowski finishing off nicely. And that's a brilliant little finish from us to the game. So yeah, very happy with that. I was probably going to score anyway, to be honest. I was going for the sweaty pass from Iheanacho across the box to Arnold, but that didn't happen. At least we scored the penalty, 3-0. 1 player back. Oh, that's the wrong pass as well, but it finds, luckily, one of our players. Lewandowski onto Iheanacho. Needs to wait for the next pass from Prokop. Prokop's there and can't finish it. That's it, though. We have won the game 3-0. That's the end of the game. Should have possibly been another there for us at the end. Prokop just needs to work on his finishing a little bit. The pass was right to him, but sadly the finish wasn't great. Again, decent game, very good game for us. We dominated it. They had enough chances, though, for it to be a realistic type match. The result I'm happy with as well, 3-0 win. Very good news for us on Legendary. So that's 3 points for us. That should put us on, I think, was I on 16 or 17 points? So about 19 or 20 points now in the league. The next game is against Bayer Leverkusen, but we have just about run out of time, sadly, for today's episode, so we won't quite get to it today. It will be the next episode when we get to see that game. Let's do some player drills, though, before we end it here. Sadly, just about run out of time for today. Let's see, can we get anybody going up? We've got Silva going to 63 overall. That's great for us. A few passing attributes there going up for him. That's the kind of thing I want to try and develop from a lot of these youngsters. The passing ability, that's so important in game for them to be good passers. Especially with the kind of sort of quick passing that I'd like to try and play. It's very important the youngsters that come into the squad can play that sort of style. But like I say, that is everything for today's episode. We'll quickly take a look at the emails if there's anything important to look at. And there's not really got an email from a player, that's just Prokop saying thank you for playing him. But yeah, that's everything for today's episode. Thank you all so much for watching. If we could go ahead and hit 40 likes on today's episode, I would really appreciate it. And if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. That'd be absolutely fantastic. You can obviously click the subscribe button there. And you can go watch another video on the left-hand side of me. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.